Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Let me get a better camera angle here since he's a little bit smaller than usual. I think that, yeah, there you go. Alright, I got a tripod, so it's just like, it's kind of still getting used to it. But, so far, right out of the box, I got him transformed in his vehicle mode. I did pre-order him from Taiwan. I have a lot of comments asking for the World War II Bumblebee. Let me restart this. I pre-ordered this one, Bumblebee, and Bone Crusher, which y'all already got the Bone Crusher review out right now. It's blowing up. I like it. But let's get on the review for this figure. So far, we got this weapon here, which I love the weapon. Of course, it's just a spiky thing. I wish I had like a look like all the spikes would contract into the wheel, that the wheel would be like the same size as that one. That way we can have like spikes like this, but then the wheel becomes the spikes where you just press a button and it goes like that, and it just comes as spikes, and you can just have it stored. Storage is right here. When he's interrogating Sam Witwicky and he pulls it out like that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get out, but till then. Weapon, very nice detailing. It's the one he had in 2007, which I love this vehicle mode for 2007. Black and white, classic police car look. And this right here, very nice detailing on the inside of it. So like robot kibble, whatever you want to call it. But till then, vehicle mode, very nice sleek vehicle mode. Really hard to get in the robot mode, or not really hard, but really hard to get in vehicle mode, which I'll show you how to get him in vehicle mode and how to get him out of vehicle mode. Stop stuttering. Not stuttering, but mumbling my words. On here, you got the little 643, and then you got to punish and enslave, and then the 911 and emergency. Let me get the camera here. Emergency 911 response, and then you got here police. I don't know what that little thing says. What does it say? I can't see that. Is it like mumbled? I think it is mumbled. But very nice silver and white paint right here. Red and blue at top for the lights. Coming to the back, it's got Celine. And then you got police on the hood, 643. Same thing on the other side. All decal. The rims look very nice. Actually look really good, actually. The grill, bumper, fantastic. You'll figure out what these little pin pieces are for after a little bit. So, the lights are blackened out. I'm going to paint them white if I ever customize them, which I most likely will. And what they're going for is, for this figure, was the Masterpiece edition of him, which I like the Masterpiece edition. I just didn't like how skinny he was. And that's the problem I have with this guy. He's really skinny. But overall, let's get him into a robot mode, because that's it for the vehicle mode. Except if you want to see the top of the roof of the cab or whatever, it's got the vents. Sorry, I had to think about it. One problem y'all have, Hasbro, is you don't paint in where the windshield wipers are. Why? Are you just... I mean, every figure I've gotten so far from, I've had to paint in the windshield wipers myself. But till then, let's get this guy in the robot mode. So what I want to do first is come up here and start loosening all these up. Just loosens up everything. The back, the front. It's pretty much like this. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pretty much just pull all that apart. Like that. Rotate this up. Rotate this up. First, we're going to start with the legs. For the legs, you want to do this. They accordion out like that. And I think that's a record joint. Yeah, it is a record joint. And you peg them like that. They go in the back, and then you rotate the Celine. It's on a double hinge, on the foot hinge, and its own hinge. And you peg it in the back right there. And then you flip the other foot. Second time is the first, right here. Go all the way back to that little tab hits. There's a little tab back here, if you can see that right there, that tab. It fits right in that slot perfectly. And then double hinge right here. And it pegs in right there. And then the foot comes down. And there you go, you got the legs all done. That's how simple it is. And then the arms, what you want to do is you come in here, grab these hands, which they are shoved up in there. I had to do that for the vehicle mode. It does that for itself. And then these come and collapse right there on that peg right there. Voila. And then you just open up the hands and stuff like that. And if it'll ever open. I need you to open. But the hand does peg into itself because there's a little peg right here. Sorry, a little peg right there, and it pegs in right in that slot right there with its finger. Let me raise the camera up just a little bit. This is going to start getting a little tall here. Second same as the first, just second, do the same thing as the hands, peg them in, open up his hand, and just voila. Then, this is the freaking weird part. What you want to do is come to the front grill, pop that, and then pull this all up right here, and then rotate. And then after you do that, you want to grab this 643 and the lights and rotate under it. For some reason it catches onto the windshield wipers a lot, so it kind of, see, like it grinds right there, right next to that peg or that ball joint right there, and then you just rotate this around and this all collapse nicely. Nice backpack, very nice backpack. You did a good job there. But then as I was transforming that, it transformed everything else. So let's peg that all back there. So after you do that, you get the hood and everything removed. What you want to do is rotate down, and then up in here, there's a peg right here, right there. That goes in that slot right there. So you just want to grab that and just make sure it gets in that groove right there. There we go. And so far, almost done. Let's pull the legs down, and then we're gonna start a link. Are you kidding me? Stay pegged in. We're not having this conversation again. And what you're going to do is you're going to grab these arms, pull them off, and then rotate them on that double hinge. Elbow joint. And then the windows will collapse right there. Yep, second same as the first. What you want to do is bend it, pull out, and push up, and flip the windows down. And voila, you got the arms all done. Then you grab the head, flip it up. Voila. His head's really big, which I kind of like it, but then I don't. But till then, my personal preference. I like these angled in like that. These, well, these things right here are supposed to resemblance the windows and everything coming off them, but these you want to go. I think you want to go downwards. Yeah, you want to shift downwards and then rotate upwards. Pretty much going like that, upwards. Yeah. Down and up. Which I don't get this figure at all. Hasbro, you're gonna have to explain. Because I thought those are pins that go there, but they're like little lights. Just painted in. But overall, he's like Voyager scale for a small figure. Now you know what I see by he's skinny. When in the movie, all this was like really bulky up here. Because I could prove it to you. Because I got the other one from Dark of the Moon. If I can find it. I just got done rearranging my Transformers collection. There it is. Pulling them out. Oh. Clean them off a little because he's a little dusty. I haven't touched them in a while. But, as you can see, Dark of the Moon's versus his. I mean, yeah, the chest looks a little bit better. Everything's more broke down. Hands definitely look better. Police parts definitely look a little bit better. Backpack wise, his is just the lights and everything, same as that one. Just this one has it all flat. But side by side comparison, this one's got a little more beefiness to it than that one does, but that's just my preference. But till then, look how big his head is, that one. I'm sorry, I'm just going to show you how big his head is. Look how big that head sculpt is to that one. But I think the this head sculpt works a lot better, the new one. But till then, that's the new one for me, and this is the old one. Which, if y'all want to see that video, I'll show you a video of my Transformers collection what's it called? Reorganized, and I got my own movie line over here. So he's gonna go movie 1 line, which is where Starscream, Blackout, and Brawl are. Which I had a video going out for Brawl today. So, an overall weapon. He can wield his weapon. It's hard because his hands, which I like to get them like that and collapse them on each other, like transforming it and push it out just a little tad bit, and then pegging it in. And that way you got the or whatever he says right there. But I like what they did with the arms though. Yeah, I like what they did with the arms, because now it looks like he actually has the police chase scene, which Bumblebee and him, I mean, the Studio Series Bumblebee, I really love it. Problem is, the parts pop off, and a lot of people are disappointed in that. But till then, this is a Studio Series. I forgot his name. Sorry, guys. I gotta remember his name, which forgot. I know I got it somewhere. I'll pause it. This is the Studio Series Deluxe Class Barricade, and I hope y'all have a nice day.